Welcome back to month 3 of the growing challenge, and looking at the crate, your first impression is probably that plants are growing on top of each other and limiting the opportunity to grow, but in fact some plants are actually benefiting. Taking the Thai basil as an example, you can see that the front foliage has gone to flower, but on closer inspection of the foliage that's protected from the sisho plant, there's actually no flower heads and production keeps on rolling.
So those of you with a keen eye might notice that the plant has changed position. I think the turning point in the challenge came this month when we decided to move the plant from one side of the balcony to the other. This time of year being late summer, the afternoon sun can be baking hot, which is not great for the plants. And the new position has just offered that little bit more protection. And as you can see, it's allowed the plants to really thrive.
Rather than the idea of eating seasonally this month, we actually drank seasonally and hosted an event with Melbourne Food and Wine where we almost drew exclusively from the garden, creating cocktails using things like Thai basil and the mushroom plant as garnishes.
So that we can continue enjoying these herbs well into the next season, we're going to target the crowning or flowering heads first. By snipping these off, the plant's going to redirect its energy into growing new leaves. When making the cut, we want to look down the stem of the plant to the first or second junction and cut right above the new growth. The abundance of basil this month has inspired us to make some fresh pesto pasta, so we'll get the kids out here to cut and harvest their own basil.
Overall, it's been another great month of the growing challenge, but if we're guilty of one thing, it's probably not using enough of the produce. So what we're going to do is give everything a cut back, and that's going to fulfill 2 purposes. One, it's going to provide a lot of produce used in the kitchen, but 2, it will hopefully reinvigorate the patch and get it set for the final month.